Okay, so we're going to start by putting in a kick. I'm going to insert a new MIDI track, and we're going to use the same kick we used for the future bass song because I really like this kick. And here's something people will tell you as a producer. They'll say that you need to use different samples every time. Why are you using the same kick in every song? Well, it doesn't matter. And in fact, some of your favorite artists, people like Audion, 7 Lines, great producers, they often reuse samples. So there's nothing wrong. If you like a sample, a snare drum, or a kick drum, or whatever it is, there's nothing wrong with using it more than once. Okay, so we're going to use this kick drum again. And we're going to create a 4 on the floor kick drum. Make sure the volume's turned down a bit. Make sure the volume's turned down. Cool. Now this sound here is kind of annoying me. It's a little bit too dry, so we're just going to check on some reverb to this. In the meantime, we'll fix this up later. Maybe some delay too. And we'll just turn the filter up here. Okay, so now we're going to create our bass line, and I've got 2 presets that will be available, 2 presets that you'll be able to download. So we're going to plugins, Serum. We're going to open up a preset called, let's go to trance presets, BS Simple Simon, and this is from a Protoculture F preset pack. So I'll leave a link to that if you want to check out the whole pack. So we're going to turn the volume down on this, and this is going to be our sub bass essentially. It's not a pure sine wave, but it's got a really nice low end. And so we're just going to use this as our sub bass instead of having a separate sub bass that's simply a sine wave. So let's copy this chord progression here and do the same muting trick we did before. And we're just going to create a simple pattern, kind of a rolling pattern. So we're going to start on the B, and let's see how low we can go. So I'll probably start here. I'm just going to do this, and then on the second beat here, we'll go up an octave to the second B. That sounds kind of cool. And then we'll just go down to the G and across to the A. And so I know what to do. I'm just going to delete all of these so it's clean. I mean, you don't need to delete these, but kind of looks a bit better, you know? Cool. So we're going to copy this down to G and up to A and repeat. And I don't want as much high end in this, so I'm just going to change the filter to low 18. I'm also going to pull the envelope down a little bit. Awesome, awesome. Okay, so now what we're going to add is another bass layer, just to fill this in a bit, and we're actually going to duplicate this track, so Command or Control D, and insert another preset, which is the mid bass. Okay, so it sounds like this. Cool. And we're going to check an EQ on this. And see how that sounds. A little bit of issues going on there, but we will fix that up in the mixing stage. And this is what we've got for now. going to title all these. We'll call this melody, lead, chord, pluck, sub, mid. Color these orange. And these green. Cool. Now in the next section, in the next video or set of videos, we're not going to be adding to this loop in particular. What we're going to be doing is working on our A section or our bass drop or our verse, many different names. But in trance music, you'll notice that unlike pop music or music that follows a verse, chorus structure, trance music starts off less melodic and becomes more melodic. So we might have a 32 bar introduction, and then we might have, another 32 bars of heavy, very rhythmic bass stuff and percussion. And then we might have a breakdown, and then we might lead to this idea. And so we want to create an A section or that bass drop section for our track, so that in the arrangement stage, we don't have to worry about doing that. So that's what we're doing in the next two videos, starting with drum programming and adding a bit to this bass line, adding a few more layers. We're going to add probably 3 more layers to this to make it sound really powerful and energetic. So I'll see you then.